Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? Let's do a quick check-in, see how you're doing, see what messages Spirit has for you today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. And please remember that these messages here, they are timeless, and you are here because your intuition has sent you here. There's something in today's reading that is going to help out or at least pertain to your current situation, whatever that may be and whatever is weighing kind of heavily in your heart right now. All right, so take what resonates and leave the rest if you'd like to share with us in the comments down below what is resonating with you. Please do that. And if you'd like to claim this reading, please go ahead and do that as well. You can have all the energy that is coming forward in today's reading. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. So here's the thing. You are given the opportunity here to really look at your overall situation, your overall life, and really start to think and have a better plan as to how you are going to go about creating the future that you want. Some of you may want abundance or wealth, something like that. And here you are at that point where you're ready to plant the seeds. And universe says, go ahead and plant the seeds. You just need to figure out where you want to plant the seeds. But you are given this opportunity to create something of good value for your future. Another knight. So lots of, movement here. Now, even though the Knight of Pentacles is not about fast movement, it's about doing. It's about action either way. But the Knight of Wands is passion. Okay, this guy gets things done. This is courage. And the nice thing about the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles will sit there and have plan A, plan B, and plan C. But the Knight of Wands says, will you plant the seeds already? We can't stay here and just pretend like we're going to reassess everything. You need to plant something. So the Knight of Wands is about doing, lots of passion, lots of action. This is the bold and courageous energy that's going to get you to the next step. I like that for you because it's time for you to get moving, Virgo. Look at this, the Lovers. So not only do you have a whole lot of passion about you and ready to commit, ready to move, but you've got this commitment card here. The Lovers is about you committing either to yourself, to a new skill, to a new hobby, but it's about commitment on a very deep spiritual level here. And it's asking you, look, make that decision, whatever you need to make. Take action and commit because something better is on the other side. I like the Lovers because, again, that can easily be, your spiritual, your soulmate, the person you're supposed to be with. If you're here for that, that can easily be that. That's there for you if that's what you're looking for. But this can easily be you committing to yourself, committing to your health, committing to, being a better person or getting over an addiction, whatever that is, or getting over a relationship, committing to yourself. So bringing love back to yourself. So look at that. You've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is about you being celebrated. Being celebrated along with the Knight of Wands. All of that hard work that you have put in the past, you're being celebrated. It's coming back to you and you're open to it. You're bringing your walls down because now you're getting around people and you're getting excited about, being celebrated and recognized for the hard work that you're putting in. Page of Swords. Wow. This is good stuff. So now not only do you have movement, now you've got information, you've got new ways of communicating perhaps. Some of you may be spying on someone, right? But this might also be a card of you receiving new ideas, new communication, whatever that might be. Whatever you're looking for answers, it's coming in the near future. Queen of Swords. Wow, so the Queen of Swords is all about honesty. And there is a part of you that from the past, everything that's happened that's kind of hurt you in the past, I think you've gained that wisdom and your intuition is at an all-time high, and you have such clarity now that you see if someone is a little bit not right, like if they have other intentions, I think you're going to see it and you're going to be able to cut that out of your life because it's not serving you. It's not going to serve you. Look at this, the Death card. This is your transformation, and I think you're allowing this to happen. Because usually you'll get the Death card down here, where you're kind of thinking about it, you're feeling it, you need to do it, but now you're kind of embracing the idea now that you are changing, that so much has happened in the past year or even in the past few months that has really just flipped your world upside down, right? Like your tower moment, and it's changed you. It has changed you because it's like it's broken your heart, it's hurt you, and now here you are. You're willing to commit to that transformation, whatever you need to do. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. So look, you've got your Knight of Pentacles down here planting the seeds for this, which is your Ten of Pentacles, which is your stability, the wealth, the generational wealth. You're building a legacy here. You're not just throwing a few seeds. You're really calculating and thinking, how can I make that? How can I plant the seeds here to get this? The Ten of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. This is going to happen for you here, Virgo. It's on its way. You have to let go though, right? So the Nine of Swords here has you really worried and anxious. What are you worried and anxious about? What do you feel like is holding you back? Because you've got movement here. You have movement, you have change here, but I think that maybe, you know, because change is hard for most people. I don't like change, but, you know, I have to accept it, right? We all do, because that's the one thing that is true, is that there's always change and transformation. But here, the Nine of Swords has you kind of really in your head thinking over and over about something that is really anxiety-provoking, fear-provoking, just sadness and grief here. But universe is saying you can't stay here. Unfortunately, you cannot stay here because we're all on a journey, and you can't stay here. So you're going to get the information that you need to hopefully get you out of this state where you're really in this loop of negative thought and you can't get out of it, right? Judgment, spiritual awakening. So this new piece of information here that you may be getting, or this new idea, new way of thinking and seeing things, I truly believe that it's going to open your eyes up and you're going to have an awakening. Just a healing process that's going to show you that there is another way of seeing things. There's another way of doing things. And whether you like it or not, it's going to force you to transform and get out of this state here, a state of fear and anxiety. This can't continue. The universe doesn't want you there. Look at that. Seven of Wands. Now, here's the thing. Hold on, let me move my chair. So the issue here is that you may be defending your beliefs on why, you know, whatever it is that's got you really fearful or looping in this negative state, the Seven of Wands. It's almost as if you're defending why you feel the way you do. And whatever your reasoning is, that's what's right for you, right? I mean, you know, I'm not the one to say yes or no. Only you will know what you need to defend and if you want to stay in this situation. However, it's one thing to have to take a stance and protect yourself and draw boundaries. But if you're constantly in this negative state, because remember, staying in that negative frequency is not a happy life, right? So it's up to you if you want to continue to defend and fight, or you can stand your ground, set your boundaries, and go back up. It's always better to stay in a high vibration, a high frequency level, because that's where all the good stuff is. Love, gratitude, wealth, abundance. That's where all of that lives. And it's hard for you, once you get stuck here in this low level of living, low frequency level of living, it's much harder for you it requires so much more effort and energy for you to go back up. It doesn't mean that you can't. It just means that it's a little bit more work. And so and I don't want that for you, right? So here you've got the Three of Wands. Now with the Three of Wands, this is you expanding your world. So you have a choice here. Look at this. You can stay and defend yourself, defend your stance and argue with everybody around you, or you defend yourself, you set your boundaries, and you move on. Because this tells me that you, in the near future, are going to want to be able to expand your world and do something different. And it's all there for you. So you have a choice that you need to make. You're either going to continue to defend why you're in bed and anxious and fearful, or you're going to defend, set your boundaries, move forward, and say, this is what I'm going to do. I want to expand my world. I want to do different things with my world, whatever it may be. And there you go. You set your stance and then you follow through. Look at that. Nine of Cups. I mean, look at where it's going, right? Nine of Cups. So you're going from the Three of Wands, opening up your future, taking that necessary step forward to really get out of this negative state here, onto wish fulfillment and emotional satisfaction. That's beautiful. You just have to take that step, right? You just have to take that action, and then you get wish fulfillment. Yeah, the Hierophant. Again, the Hierophant comes up for you a lot because, again, it's that connection to your divine self. And, of course, it's your tradition, systems, rules, that sort of thing. All right, what else does Virgo need to know here? Yeah, you're going through a huge transformation here, and there's lots of movement. here, and everything is pointing towards abundance and creating this legacy that is meant for you. But along the way, you've got these troubling times, kind of like roadblocks. And so it doesn't mean you can't go through it. It just means you need to recognize it and figure a way around it or deal with it, right? All right, here we go. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. With the 5 of Pentacles, that's, 5 of Pentacles, this is, again, a loss. There's a part of you that feels like you don't deserve this. So you've got the 5 of Pentacles, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, and universe is pointing at the 10 of Pentacles, but again, you're reminded somehow in your mind you think that you don't deserve to be here. There's an insecurity about you that feels as though you don't deserve this 10 of Pentacles that you dream of. I think you do. I think you deserve everything. I think you deserve the very best. See, here you've got the 6 of Pentacles here. Remember how I always say you guys either get the 6 of Pentacles with me or the Hierophant. This is about you giving back to others who have helped you in the past. This is that reciprocity, that balance. Look at this. It rears its ugly head again, the 3 of Swords. What was the lesson behind all of the pain, the despair? Sure, you went through it, the heartache, and it hurt like heck, and you didn't think that you were ever going to survive it, but you did, because here you are. So what was the lesson that you were supposed to learn so that you don't repeat that same mistake again? Look at that, 8 of Cups. How timely. 8 of Cups is about you recognizing what it is that no longer serves you and that you're going to leave it behind. You have to leave it behind. So look at this. It's not an accident that these cards have all come up for you. And you've got the 9 of Swords here. But the 5 of Pentacles, this is insecurity. This is heartache. This is you leaving it all behind. You have to leave it behind. You can't take it with you. You can't take that with you. What are the lessons behind all of that? Universe is always speaking to you. You just have to be open to it. King of Cups. Look at what's coming your way. Once you let go of all of this, you have balance. You have emotional balance. This is wisdom. This is devotion. This might be a counterpart that's coming your way, right? Because you've got the Lover's card here. And so this might be you, but this could also be an individual that's coming your way, but you can't block this person out, because if you're hanging on to the past pain and you won't let go of the past, you can't have this. It won't work. Yeah, look at that. You're hanging on too tight. 4 of Pentacles. There's something here that you're holding on too tight. Universe reminds you with this card that abundance cannot flow to you if you hold on too tight. You have to let go. You have to let go and just trust. Bottom of the deck, you've got 7 of Cups. Decisions. You have a lot of choices here, which is good. It's good to have choices, but eventually you're going to have to make a decision as to what to do next. Okay? Do you want to stay here and hold on to these false beliefs here about yourself, or do you want to open up and open up to love and wisdom and devotion and end up with your wish fulfillment? Okay. Perception. Yeah, change your perception. So this tells us here that, yeah, right here, your perception. This is your mind thinking that you don't deserve the 10 of Pentacles when you really do. Symbiosis. Work with others, collaborate, okay? Work with spirit. Immerse. Yeah, whatever it is that you are working on, like this transformation, immerse yourself in it. Let yourself just let go, in other words. Let go of the need to control and allow yourself to really focus, immerse yourself in this change that you're going through. It's okay. Yeah, and eventually you're gonna shine. You're going to shine when you emerge. When you emerge, I'm going to move this guy here. When you emerge from this transformation, you're going to shine. You're going to have that spiritual awakening here, and you're going to shine. All right, bottom of the deck, change. Yeah, everything is going to change. This is the universe reminding you here that this transformation is inevitable. Those tower moments, everything that happened to flip your world upside down and put you in this state of grief, sadness, despair, it was, again, like I said, meant to teach you a lesson, have you see things from a different perspective, and change for the better. All right, Virgo, great reading for you today. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you're having a great day. I love you. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.